Now World of Sports. We're here with the legend, Julian The Hawk Jackson. Man, how cool is it? We're here, Hall of Fame. You know, you're getting a lot of love from the fans, a lot of people happy to see you, man. What's that feel like?
Oh, man, it's always a blessing, you know. I really believe that the fans is what really, you know, make things for us, you know, that actually cause, you know, us to be, I think, what we are today. And I thank God for the people that, the fans that love boxing, you know. And it's just a tremendous feeling.
Right. Being here in the hall, you know, I'm sure it has you reflecting back to those days, your days, you know. When you look back, what's like your most personal favorite victory? Maybe not the ones that other people talk to you about, the one that meant the most to you, maybe.
The one that meant the most to me was after the Mike McCollum loss. I fought a guy by the name of, some people say I got it maybe a little off, but his name was Kuda Leaks in Connecticut. And that was a fight that went 10 rounds, and I stopped him in the 10th round. But he knocked me down. You know, I got up and I knocked him down, and then eventually I knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the, I think, the fights that really stuck with me the most. And after that, I was able to, you know, fight against, I think, Inchu Beck for the WBA Junior Middleweight Championship of the world.
Did that mean a lot to you because you're coming off a loss? You got knocked down and kind of had to fight it in yourself.
It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
It meant a lot to me, man. And again, you know, a lot of people may not understand, you know, fighters, you know, we tend to focus a lot on what happened before. And sometimes if our mind isn't right, you know what I'm saying, we could end up in the same place. But we have to be able to resist a lot of the different things that come into our mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we struggle with every day.
It's a big thing in mental health. You know
yes,
what I mean?
Is,
like
definitely.
Adrian Broner just pulled out. Ryan Garcia did the same thing. Talking about it being a tough. It's a hard.
Yeah, a lot of guys talking about they're having a lot of issues mentally. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something that we as athletes as well need to realize that we need to focus on, I think, what is good. And that's why I believe that God, you know, had a lot to do with me and what I am today and how I am today. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, you know, I really believe because of my faith to God and you know, just staying away from a lot of things that would mess with your mind, you know, drugs, you know what I mean? And I thank God for the opportunity.
That's awesome, man. That's great. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
That. Julian, I gotta ask you, man, a big fight in the division lower than yours, that when, you know, 54, I know you were 54 and 60, but at 147, hopefully have this fight right, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Hopefully it happens. When you're looking at those guys, number one, do they kind of remind you of like your generation?
Oh yeah. Man, two great athletes. Two tremendous athletes. Both of them similar. Both of them have good timing, tremendous, you know, punch. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, I favor Crawford. You know, one of the reasons why is because he's unpredictable. A lot of people may not see that, may not realize that, but he's a very unpredictable fighter, but he has his timing down pat. His timing is so real, you know, so amazing. A lot of people don't realize it, but eventually I think it's going to be proven, you know, when he gets into the ring, okay, with this tremendous athlete as well.
With Errol Spence.
With Errol Spence.
If you know that if you know that about Crawford, right, that he could switch, he's a tremendous athlete, how do you attack Crawford then? If you're kind of on Team Spence, what are you telling Spence? You have to attack Crawford this way.
Yeah, you know, I would tell him to keep the pressure, you know, good jabs, you know, his timing, because he switches, you know, and when every time he switches, you know, you got to be able to counter that. You got to be able to, you know, throw him off of his game by keeping the pressure and keeping a good, strong defense and keep the pressure on him.
Beautifully said. good, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Tell the fans where they can follow you, brother, and see all this merchandise. You got some beautiful merchandise here.
Oh, it's amazing, man. We have the beast, okay? It's a shirt. If anybody wants a shirt, I can sign it. I will send it to you.
Where do they follow you to get it? Where do they follow him to get it?
He's on Instagram. He's on Instagram at Julian The Hawk Jackson. You can also follow B Style Clothing. They get the shirts out too. That's the owner. And yeah, man, just hit us up. We'll get them out to you.
Thank you so much.
One love, man.
Appreciate it.